everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and we're in the middle of November and I'm starting to bring my tropicals inside before I get caught out by particularly bad weather. So I'm going to do little updates on some of them, so I'll bring them inside. And I thought I'd start with this one here, which is my Jaboticaba. I think it's I believe it to be a Sabara type. Can't remember if that's Merciaria cauliflora or not. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. It's been outside all summer. They don't grow very fast here. They're very slow growing in our climate. Our summers aren't really warm enough for them to get much growth, but it puts on about I suppose some of these stems have put on about 4 or 5 inches this year. Others haven't grown at all, so it has put out new growth, which is promising because it's better than dying back. It does get a little bit of dieback on it. The old twigs randomly die back for no apparent reason, and I'll trim those off before I put it inside. The plant is now probably about maybe 2 feet tall, so about 60 centimeters, and you can see it has this lovely sort of like peely bark, very reminiscent of guavas and Suriname cherries. It may well be in the same Myrtaceae family. I'll have to look that up and see, but it looks fairly healthy. It's invariably quite pest free, doesn't seem to suffer from scale insects or mealybugs even when it's indoors over winter. Obviously not very tasty, and one day if it ever gets big enough for people who are interested, obviously the people who grow them overseas will know, they do eventually flower on the stems, but the problem is the stems have to reach a certain age and maturity before they'll start developing flower buds up the stems, and I suspect this one's probably still a good few years from it. But the main thing is I've managed to keep it alive, which is very satisfying. I think they're called Brazilian grape among other things. As I said, pretty pest free, gets the occasional spinner caterpillar on the leaves, but really just the odd one or two, nothing very significant. You can see a little bit of signs possibly if there was one on there, but it doesn't seem to cause the plant any harm. As I said, it doesn't seem prone to any pests whatsoever or diseases. My main job is to stop it getting blown over in the wind. My main job is to stop it getting root rot, and they like quite damp soil apparently anyway, so even the risk of that is slightly lower here. And I'm going to pop it in a corner in my kitchen. They don't need high light, they're quite happy in a shady position, which means I can put it a little bit behind the other plants, and hopefully I hope it'll stay healthy over winter. And the next time you'll get an update on it will probably be the spring. It will defoliate a fair bit over winter, but not as bad as some of my plants. So that's my Jaboticaba. Pleased to say it's still alive. They're impossible to get here, or near impossible to get in the UK. You have to sort of sneak one in from Europe. Thanks for watching the video, much appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up, welcome to share it. Subscribe to my channel of course, and click on that bell if you do want to get updates on when new videos come out. And I'm going to get this inside before it gets blown away. Catch up with you on the next video. Brett out for now.